Collective needs a reading. Okay. This is for all my neurodivergent people. Okay. We can't just sit around and pretend like all these energies we're feeling is ours. Because we know we feel on a collective. We feel a collective energy. When things are happening outside of us, we inevitably feel it within. And the collective change and the planets right now, the eclipse is, it's it's a season of change, okay? And if you're like me, doom scrolling only helps for a couple seconds. Even when you see like nonstop positive videos, that's great. Um, but our attention span is just getting smaller and smaller. Okay. Okay. So we want to see what we actually want to see. Okay. When we look out. Okay. We don't want to see programming, none of that. We want to see what's real. Okay. And vibration, our vibration. I think if there's so many things that we're needing to think about, worry about, all these emotions and things that we're trying to give out. We're trying to give our emotions to all these things that are in need of our emotions, of our sympathy, of do we have that to give? Do we? We got this vibration. Vibrate 222 on the timer. Your vibration, you're always going to attract what your vibration is. So if you have been feeling low and you're like, I don't need to feel this low, okay? I have everything I need. I made it this far. I'm where I want to be. But yet not having the tools right now to realize those things, or to realize them and to not feel okay. But we need to work on our vibration, okay? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay? Spirit, Mother Earth, ancestors. I'm really here for Mother Earth because I feel vibration, and us, our ancestors were on this earth. We're on this earth. So if there is a God, God is this earth. Therefore, the animals contribute as God, as angels, okay? So you can get in tune by listening to the frequency of birds, listening to birds, talking to trees. I know over 10 years ago, if you were to say I'm talking to a tree, people are like, what? But as we get closer and closer to the tragedy that is of evil, I don't know how else to say it, these other happenings that is therefore transforming us, you could call it dark and light, but, things that people don't want, the dark, is used, the dark potential is used to spark light. The dark is used to cause growth on the light side. So if our light side is expanding and our light side is that of good, is that of pure, is that of truth, well, then we know the truth. Now, if someone says, I don't believe in talking to trees, well, I'd have to say you're on the dark side. Because the truth and the light is that of happiness, and all things come from the dark. So when you come to the light, you see that the dark was needed. So what else happens in the dark? Seeds. We plant seeds in the dark. So if someone doesn't believe in a part of you that is happy, they just have not yet seen that light. They have not yet seen the light that which you have seen by going through your darkness and finding your light, a light. Okay, success. And we have the red moon up here, which we're going to have, I don't know, in a couple days, but we're about to have a red moon. This is success. Keep going. You are protected. This panther, I believe it is. It's not completely light in this card. It's dark. But the panther has all he needs. Earth. The plants. Life. So even when it's dark, there's still life. All right. I hope that helps somebody. I really, truly do. Let's get our enchanted forest cards, because we love the forest. Forest goddess. Honor your emotions and allow yourself to feel deeply. I think that is what's happening right now, is that we are feeling very deeply. And it might be confusing having all these emotions and allowing yourself to feel them, because once you feel them, you could change your thoughts about them, okay? And when you go back and you feel them and you feel and you know that that was a dark time, or you feel like you were neglected, when you come back to that thought, you're like, oh my gosh, like, wow, that's the whole reason. It's not to blame others. It's not to blame the people that raised us. It's to actually just see our own self and worth, because even if we were raised a certain way to believe certain things about ourselves, at the end of the day, we are still ourself and we know our own truth, okay? So if you say, I am great, you are great, okay? It doesn't matter if someone else says, well, how could you be great if you didn't do this? They're really asking themselves that, okay? They're really asking themselves. Anything else from the spirit? Forest. Moonlit grove. Trust in unseen forces guiding you. The light in the dark. That is the message. The light in the dark. Believe. Trust. There's a lot of trust, a lot of faith that's needed right now. There is. And if you've been on this road before and you've had faith and it got you through, well, you're going to need to do it again. Okay? I know a lot of people talk about this journey that some of us embark on, which is a spiritual journey. And there's a lot to be said about it. There's a lot of things that have been said that some don't understand, but in our community, we do. We understand what it means. But there is a root of it, and it's faith, and it's believing in yourself, because you could say anything but not believe it. But just know that when people are speaking on spirituality and things that have helped them, that they are not fooling you. No one would go out here and be like so sure in the unknown and then talk about it. If someone has seen something that is an unseen thing, as far as faith, okay, we're not talking about things that have been done. We're not talking about drama. We don't talk about drama. We're talking about the unseen. If someone told you that faith got them there, you believe them. When they say God did it, you understand. And if you don't understand and you never had an incident like that, well, then this is for you, okay? It is time to tap in. It is time to listen. Anything else, Spirit, from your Spirit? Abundance. There is so much of everything. That's another rule, is to know that you have everything you need already and that there is an abundance of things. So if you think, well, you know, this person's helping me, but I don't know how long they're going to be helping me for. You know, it all depends on people's state of mind and what they believe abundance to be, because we can create so much abundance. Because tutti. We can. You create it with positive intention, with heart, being good, listening to yourself, speaking up when needed. That's abundance. That's how manifestations come. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Doti, what are you doing? Hi. And my best friend Dewan. And Dewan. And Dewan. The next deck I'm using is Believe in Your Own Magic. Look at the Natuti. Hi. Oh, yeah. Ancestors, what do we need to know right now? Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. Yeah, this is especially a message to women and men, but standing up for yourself. Okay? Many people think that, oh, this is the way it's supposed to be. Of course, we're all programmed. Let's start there. We are all programmed by society. But there is people who are different. We are all different. And it takes you stepping out of society to see that. That we're all different. So if we're all different, we can all work together. Imagine if we weaved each in our own magic into each other. Our own separate magic, and put it together. See, they don't want you to know your own magic. And if you're very spiritual or Christian-like, magic is not me saying like, oh, alakazam, bada. No. Magic is truth. Magic is earth. So when you are firm in who you are and you stand up and speak up for yourself, then you will start to see your crown. Okay? We all deserve to hype each other up. Flower, be honest with yourself. Castle, it's time for healing, not war. This is about you. This is not about the outside world. Just because everybody else is going to war doesn't mean you should go to war with yourself. Just because the energies are out here doesn't mean you should attack yourself. You are doing an amazing job. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you're proud to be where you are in life. You are proud of yourself. And maybe it takes a video, you posting a video, you talking about it. It takes your truth to see yourself. Because you're gonna wait forever, waiting for other people to see you. When the most magic happens is when you see yourself. And crown yourself. You don't need anyone to crown you. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. You don't need to go in that closet and grab that sword or that baseball bat. You don't need to hurt nobody. Okay? Okay? Because the universe already has your plans set. And if you were to pop off, Queen, King, and do something like not be here anymore or go to jail, like, it's going to take longer for them good things to come. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Slow down. Okay? Slow down. And be good to you. Stop worrying about being good to others or anything. Be good to you. Yeah, I like that. Be good to you. Alright, let's see. I kind of want to see what's going on with other people. Hi. I know, what are you doing? Hi. Let's see what, some things that you may be dealing with. Because like I said, we can only work on us. We can only focus on us. We can't work on other people. So, this situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. Okay. So, if times are hard for you, you know, they could be hard times for others, especially collectively. So you may be going through this like you normally do. Like, okay, this is something hard. This is something dark. I need to go within. I need to figure out why I'm feeling this way. Do you think everybody else goes within? Or do you think other people cope differently? Do you think other people just ignore what's going on until it's a complete shit show, then they freak the fuck out? Like, what did you guys do? Yay. Okay. I feel overwhelmed. I'm drowning in my own thoughts. This could be you too. But if this is your issue that you're having, that mentally you're done, okay, your thoughts just keep going and going, like, you're not alone. You're not alone. And I'm really sad because let's say you are connected to someone and you're feeling all these things that don't feel good. Can you imagine what the other person is going through? Sometimes we have to sit back and be like, well, I'm going through a really hard time, but don't take it out on that person. Because what if they're going through the same thing you're going through that's making you cry? But you just don't see it. You just don't know. Okay? You know what you're feeling, but you don't know what they're feeling. Okay? I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. So let's say, like, you are a loving person, right? I mean, you're watching my video. Of course you are. But imagine, like, you love someone and they don't even feel worthy of love. What do? Do you yell at them and say, hey, I don't feel loved by you? Or do you give them space and you say, hey, are you even okay? Are you okay? Like, it's hard. It's hard out here. I have lost all control of my life. I keep messing up. See? And you may think like, oh wow, why is this person doing this? Like, that's not good for them. Well, maybe that pain is so familiar to them. And it keeps showing up. Imagine you having the codes and you having the tools. You were brought into this person's life for a reason. Imagine. One more. I got two more. Let me get one more. Let's get one more, Spirit. Do you need us to know this? I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. My pride and ego got hurt. I wanted revenge. I wanted you to hurt too. So hurt people. And if you know that, you know too much. If you know that, you know too much. But yeah, what should we do, Spirit? What is in the cards for us? What's going on with my collective? How are they feeling? What does the universe have in store for my collective next? We have the Queen of Cups. You are beautiful. You are cherished. And you have a lot of love to give. You may be a mother, or soon to be, or, you know, just a motherly figure. Ace of Coins. God trusts you. God knows that he can hand you something and you will take care of it. God knows that. That's why you may have tough things in life that you handle really well. And you may think, do I need this in my life? Like, is this for me? Like, well, do you enjoy having it there? If the answer is yes, then yes. Keep it there. Because you're being used as God's tool. Okay? You are so being used by God. King of Swords. Someone's keeping an eye on you. Also providing protection over you. Okay? We're gonna sword. Like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me or my people. Like, that's this person. King of Swords. He might tell a motherfucker off for you. Yeah. You have been through battles. And so has this person. Battles. The Tower. You're like kind of stuck in flight or fight mode where if shit were to break apart, you would know how to put it back together, or you're just now expecting things to fall apart. Just because you know how to put them back together doesn't mean that they have to fall apart. Just because you're used to chaos doesn't mean that you deserve to stay there. But you do got this. You got this. Like I said, you're about to be handed something. The Chariot. Good news is coming. Someone holy, wholehearted is coming. It could be in the form of help, you know, like your justice and healing. You're gonna get to heal in a safer place. You're gonna get to finish your healing. Sorry that I'm so emotional. Like I said, that energy's on a lot. I just hope that this helps somebody, because it's true. Allow it to help you like I allow it to help me. And I cherish and I bless you for that. Okay, but justice and healing, everything you wanted, everything that you dreamed of for yourself, we'll see the day. You will see the day. Judgment. You will see the day. These 4 and 5 major arcana. Not no 5 of this, 6 of that. No. This is the energy. This is the energy. Justice for all. That's what's coming. So focus on justice. Do not focus on war. Okay? Justice is coming. It's time for healing, not war. Look, we had both of those cards. It's healing, like we got the star card, healing, and justice. Justice is coming. Boom. Healing and justice. We love that for us. Thanks for watching.